empowering businesses to save costs, improve safety, and create a sustainable future. At Motork, innovation is driven by people. Our culture fosters collaboration, creativity, and purpose.
All right, time for selfies are done. We need you seated inside. Photographers, quickly, take your pictures and please get on to your chairs. We're on with our session now. We've got our speaker here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a short talk by Mr. Guru Bhatt, Google Senior Director Engineering Android, a passionate technologist with over 26 years of experience gained from working in some of the world's most amazing companies. He is a culture champion who transforms organizational culture and creates high performance, committed, collaborative, passionate, and happy workplaces that are rich in trust and relentlessly driven to help customers succeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, Guru Bhatt, who serves as the Senior Director of Engineering for the Android team at Google. Please welcome him on stage.
Thank you very much. Hello, folks. This is a rather large hall. And I think our compeer did me a disservice of telling you how old I am by saying I have 26 plus years of experience. So with that out of the way, all of you are like, oh my God, is this going to be one of those okay boomer types of conversations? I hope not. But I'd like to thank all of you for coming here. Traveling within Bangalore is itself a challenge, but traveling to a different location way outside Bangalore, nearly close to Mumbai, even bigger of a challenge. So thank you so much for the effort that all of you have put in to even come here. So for me, this is probably the second time I've been at GHCI. My previous stint before Google used to be at PayPal. Anybody from PayPal in the house? I know you're here. There you go. Thank you so much, folks. And I've always been passionately in favor of the mission of GHCI as an organization. And I think all of you should feel very empowered that the world is progressing in a way where we have so much emphasis on the whole concept of me plus we. I think this is a very nice direction that GHCI has gone in this year, because while earlier the mission used to be very much around women empowerment, I think we have come to a place where a lot of attention has been expended on it, and we have come to realize that there are many other underrepresented minorities and people who don't enjoy the privileges that many of us are accorded with. And that's why the cause of the LGBTQIA plus community and being able to include all of them in the work that we do is such a key part of making sure that we build for an equitable world in front of us. So with this progressive direction, I think GHCI is doing a damn good job. Why is this important? Why is participating in a conference like GHCI important? I'll give you my perspective. All of us, I think, have our own personal reasons. I think the world has evolved to a point where a lot of people do have the support that they need, but a lot of people, me included, I think I'm born to privilege. By being born as a man, I think I enjoy certain privileges that I take for granted. It's important for us to recognize that the privileges that we have may not be there for everybody, and we should be doing our best to help others who don't have the privileges that we do. But having said that, the power of community is something that I cannot state with greater conviction. All of us have, as we go through the course of our lives, we have various fears, we have elements that cause diffidence in us, we have misgivings, we have unspoken trepidation around various things that may be there in our lives. The only way we can bend the narrative arc of history is if all of us join together to reinforce our resolve. I think the worst condition for any human being is feeling alone. And being in a community like this, where you're likely to find people with similar views, people who are going through similar concerns, people who have similar challenges that they're grappling with, is an extremely good way to make sure that you not only feel that sense of comfort that you're not alone, but also reinforce your collective urge to make things better, for not just for you, but for everybody. Allyship is a word that is bandied about quite significantly. Every day, all of us hear different terms in the world around us, and I think allyship is one of those that is given, maybe in my opinion, greater importance than it should be. And I'll tell you why. Maybe that's a very provocative thing to say on stage, but I think I have the permission to say it as a man. I feel like we make it sound like men should be going around wearing a halo on their head because they're allies. No. Being an ally is the right thing to do. All of us have ways in which we want people to treat us. We feel good when people treat us a certain way. It's very simple. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. If you like being treated kindly, if you like others speaking up on behalf of you when you're not in the room, if you like feeling like there are other people batting for you, for your careers, of course you should do the same for others, regardless of whether it's women or other people who don't have the privileges that you have. And that means being an ally goes beyond just being an ally for one type of person. Being an ally means you have to do the right thing whenever you notice and detect that there is a privilege somebody else doesn't have that you have. So, with this, I would say let's normalize allyship and let's make it the default for all of us, not just for men. Any of you in your lives, when you feel you have the privilege that somebody else doesn't have, it's incumbent on you to also be an ally to that person so that you can make the world a better place. Being in an industry where there are so many complex things that go along, I think there was mention made about my career and how long it's been, etc. Often people don't realize that one of the biggest things I've had is luck. I think without that good fortune, without the support of my teams, without the support of my family, I wouldn't be where I am. I'm acutely aware of it. And to the extent possible, we should make sure that other people that we rely on, other people who we can help, we can be mentors, we can be guides, we can be sponsors, we can be advocates, and we absolutely have to be. There are many items that go into having a great career. One of the key elements is a bunch of soft skills that no course will teach you. It only comes from belonging to a community where somebody else has been there, done that. Today's executive track that all of you are part of here, I think they have tons of sessions, multiple amazing speakers. I think I even saw Papa CJ, a famous comedian, as one of the speakers on the lineup. I'm so glad I don't have to follow a stand-up comedian. All of you would have laughed your hearts out, and then you're like, who's this boring guy saying all this? So we solved that by having me ahead of time. So we will have great set of sessions. There's also the Google executive booth there. Big shout out to all my colleagues in blue. People wearing blue t-shirts. They've done an amazing job of curating a wonderful experience for you. Hats off to the GHCI organization as well. I hope all of you have a wonderful day experiencing all that has been curated for all of you, and you take away a tremendous amount of value. Thank you again, ladies, and a few handful of gentlemen who are also here. And I wish you a fabulous weekend ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Guru. We have a little gift for you to take back.